Hi, Sophie.
Hi,
how are you?
Good.
Good.
Nice
Good
to see you.
Hi,
Iris.
Gabriel. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Nice
Great
to
job
see you.
there. Congrats. That was amazing. Yes. Hey. How are you?
Good, how are
Good.
you?
Good. Good.
I mean, they're actually lucky to see Gabriel's head. I don't know what the fuck you're eating, man, but
You see?
What? How you got the haircut?
Yeah, I got the haircut.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
nice, nice. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You jealous about my hair, huh? It's big. That's why.
Qual é que é o teu plano para este evento?
Boa tarde a todos. Estou feliz de estar de novo aqui em Portugal. Já comi meu arroz, meu feijão, minha picanha.
There you go.
Gabriel Medina as a surfer and his surfing is superhero status.
Dave's probably the hardest guy to compete against, maybe ever, you know. He's so well-rounded and he uses every tactic he can. You know, he leaves nothing to chance. He's the guy everyone wants to go out and beat.
Gabriel Medina, I think the first thing that comes to mind is freak. I mean, the guy's got all the boxes ticked. You know, when you look at guys that are complete athletes, Medina's right at the top of the list. You know, we always talk about who the alpha male is at a certain part of a guy's career, and Medina's right at the top of that.
He gives himself so many chances. He catches lots of waves. If he's ahead of you in the heat and he has priority, he sits on you. He's always kind of trying to mess with you a little bit somehow in the heat.
Seems like no matter what section, no matter what wave, he'll figure it out. He won't just figure it out, he'll own it.
He's a scary guy to compete against no matter what it's like. 2 foot, 10 foot barreling, left to right, so it doesn't matter what it is. His air game is as good as anyone. For me, when you look at that, it basically the recipe is a world title.
I'm actually surprised he hasn't won more titles, to be honest. You know, he had a little injury and I think I don't know if he got lazy or distracted for a couple of years there. And John stepped it up. There's a couple of years Mick and I were battling with him. You know, we kind of dropped the ball and let him get ahead of us too far. And, you know, he's going to be around a long time. And I'm sure whether he wins this year or not, he's going to win a lot of world titles.
He's really nice and sweet, but the most savage competitor you could ever meet.
I think he's got all the recipes and all the characteristics that you want to have in a world champion. You know, someone that you want to be at the forefront of the sport of surfing. And you know, as a former world champion, that's, you know, Kelly Slater was that guy for us in our generation, where we saw him coming along and it was kind of like, okay, this is the guy you want to hand the ball to because he's going to take our sport to the next level. For me, Gabby's that kind of guy where you want to give him the ball and let him run with it because he's going to elevate our sport to that next level.
That's right, Felipe. Keeping your world title dreams alive with that heat when you have just pushed the world title race to half mark. Were you aware of that scenario going into the round of 16?
I think everyone's got the talent, everyone's got that ability to post good results here and there, but to be that consistent guy and to win the world title, it's got to come from up here, and I think that's the controlling basis of a world champion, is that, you know, it comes down a pipeline, it's 10 to 12 foot, it's barreling, it's gnarly, the crowd on the beach, and to be able to keep all that quiet and paddle out there and perform at a high level, it takes a strong mind.
E vamos para o mar. O prato do Caio supera o backup do Gabriel. Mas, agora o Gabriel a fazer mais. A prenda estava do Caio. Fica ali para um. Down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.